The competitive snow sculptor must endure an awful lot for his or her art. Bitterly cold temperatures, sleepless nights, and a relentlessly ticking time clock. But as we discovered at the U.S. National Snow Sculpting Competition, the finished product makes it all worthwhile. Joe Tomanaro, here we are surrounded by snow sculptures.
We are, isn't it beautiful?
Here in Riviera Plaza, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin.
Teams come from all over the United States. We have teams here from Alaska to Maine.
How many competitors today?
So there's 15 teams. There's three people to a team. They got here on Tuesday, and they were randomly selected a snow mount, which was 10 feet tall, 8 feet wide.
How do they make those big cylinders for these guys to work on?
So the snow is made, and then it's bobcat in, little buckets at a time. But inside these big cylinders, we have snow stompers, and they'll dump in a bucket. They have to stomp it, flatten it out, pack it down. It's a whole nother art form, I don't know.
I guess so.
The actual snow sculpting's been around for 30 plus years. We've had it, it's been here in Lake Geneva for 23 years. They can only use hand tools, no power.
No blowtorch?
No blowtorch, no chainsaw. They have about 100 hours.
So they start Wednesday, and they got to be done by Saturday morning.
Saturday at 11 o'clock, we actually yelled through the speakers, tools down, and they have to put their tools down.
You got the little ruler there. That's because it's got to be exactly to scale, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. Whatever I measure here, I go up to the snow block and measure with PVC pipe with all the little hash marks of inches. And it goes all the way up to the 9 feet mark for the...
You're a troubled genius.
I'm a troubled genius, I suppose so.
It's very mathematical.
You want to get everything proportional. Then after a while, you throw all your tools away and just use your eyes and just, go after it, the detail and everything. You can see the arms. We're attaching those, and we'll carve away the posts underneath and get them all nice.
I could see if you made one wrong carving, that arm could fall off.
Yes, it already has. The head fell off, and it hit the arm, and that came down, so...
Oh, geez.
We decided to do an octopus playing chess against some crabs, so very, very intricate work here on the suction cups underneath the tentacles. There's way too much going on here.
You going to be working all night?
Oh yeah, we're pulling all-nighter.
All the work you're doing on this, isn't it kind of sad that it's going to end up as a large puddle?
Yeah, that's kind of the beauty and the tragedy of it together. It's like you work on this thing, you put all your time and effort into it, and then it's gone.
This is a piece of ice from Lake Geneva here. We went out, harvested it, we sculpted it into a round sphere.
Is that legal? Because it's not technically snow.
It's absolutely legal. Any ice and or snow on the premise you can use. But there's a reason right now it isn't up in our crab's claw right now. If you put your hand down here in the sunlight, it actually is like really hot.
So you can't put it up there in case somebody burns their face on your thing.
What'll happen is it'll start melting that arm, and then it'll fall down, and then you got an ice bowling ball hitting somebody in the head. Nobody wants that.
You don't want that.
It's a physical manifestation of his Twitter feed.
Just his lips and his hair, basically. And I hear these bricks that are around here are going to be the wall.
That's right, we're building the wall.
Here's your original sculpture.
Yep,
I'm thinking that's some sort of animal.
No, it's actually a candle. It's a melting candle.
That was my second guess.
We don't have the flame on top of that yet. We'll put it in probably tonight.
This elephant was no longer a circus elephant, so he's broken that bond. He's sitting back on a deflated circus ball, and he's just kicking back and relaxing. He's looking up at that butterfly, which symbolizes the inherent freedom all these animals should have. I don't think they should be locking these creatures up that live as long as we do. You don't want to live your entire life in prison, do you?
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
As day turned to night, very few teams headed to the hotel, and at around 10 p.m., we checked in to see how the sculptures were progressing. I can tell you for a fact that the wind chill is going to be below zero tonight.
Yep.
I'm going to suggest you go home. It looks fine. You're finished. You're finished.
We wish.
Nope.
I don't know if I ever asked you, is there a title for this piece?
Yes, it's called Two Souls, One Heart. I'll do the best I can at night here, and then in the morning when the sun comes out, I'll really be able to make it pop.
It looks like this guy is wearing BVDs.
He's wearing BVDs, yes, exactly. If you look at the tag on the back, you'll see it.
So the wall's going in.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
This morning we had my speakers out. We were pumping The Wall from Pink Floyd, and it was magical. I got a lot of tears.
Any mishaps during the night?
Nope, none so far.
And the glass ball, that pearl is there.
It's gonna stay there too.
Do you think you have enough time to finish this thing? You're laughing.
Always.
Yeah, we'll do another one. We'll do a second one in an hour and 5 minutes.
I think you're delirious.
Yeah,
Not enough sleep.
I think so too.
You have 15 minutes. 15 minutes to cool down.
Is it done?
It's done.
Yeah. So you're just standing guard to make sure nothing falls off.
No, I'm just standing still so I don't fall over and sleep right there on the ground.
All tools down. Carvers, all tools down.
All right. So let's go vote. Let's go vote.
They cannot vote for themselves, but they vote for first, second, and third best overall.
You're filling out your ballot here.
Yeah, right now, I'm just kind of getting started looking around at all the finished pieces. The things that I'm looking for and the things that I really like seeing are like a lot of negative space, good movement, and good balance. But also something that you're kind of watching and kind of thinking like, is it gonna fall over? Or is it gonna stay up?
Have you been around to see what the competition looks like?
I have. It's very, very impressive.
Have you got a choice for first, second?
Not yet.
Vote for the really crappy ones, and then you have a chance to win.
No, that's pretty bad sportsmanship.
When all the votes were counted, Team Wisconsin's Your Move was declared the winner, with Alaska's Upstream taking second, and Nebraska's Crab Grab a close third. In related news, they all melted.